Namaste Galactic Family, welcome back to my channel IndigoAngel. If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you for your continued love and support of my channel. Don't forget to hit the notifications bell to continue to receive my messages. And so today I have an Antares Starseed origin reading for the month of October. I feel like this is truly the star system that is gaining momentum, that is integrating planetarily. We are going through grid activations of Antares. This is in a direct alignment, so unlike Orion, which is coming through in opposition, Antares is in direct alignment. So this will start to be perceivable as we finish up these Arcturian Stargate alignments as well, because our sun is currently in Arcturus, and I believe that Mercury is entering this influence right now. So our Mercury is within the Antares influence right now. So Antares, it's good to do a reading for you guys. I haven't done an Antares Starseed reading just yet, but I know so many of you have many heavy placements of Antares. Antares is simply, this is the family of Uriel. So this is the gold, orange, red, and yellow ray descendants of the second order founder, Seraphim of the Melchizedek Grail line. So any of you who have heavy placements of a royal fixed star would indicate that this is a very notatable, a very royal position, and it would mean that you are of a royalty grail line. It would mean that you are direct descendants of that Melchizedek grail line, meaning that you have very high ascension codes in the DNA, meaning that you are well on your way to ascending, unity consciousness, anchoring in your mission on the planet. You are essentially a guardian, a grid keeper, a gatekeeper, and you're a watcher. So you have come to essentially watch and assist with the evolution. So you might feel very connected to the root chakra. I believe Antares is connected and strongholds the planetary root chakra, Mount Shasta, and also you also might feel very connected to Arcturus, because we kind of go from Arcturus into Antares. Arcturus and Antares throughout mythology have been expressed to be related in the sense of like a mother-son or a mother-daughter or a mother-father like type relationship. Essentially they are a sphere or a gate site or a grid location within the Mayan intergalactic Cathara. According to the Mayans, Antares was a transit or transmitter to the metagalactic core. So you're very connected to the metagalactic core as an Antares starseed, and you may feel those transmissions very much from the metagalactic core. Antares is the heart of the Scorpion. This is the Alpha star in Scorpio. Antares is the radial source origin that is the fire of God. Archangel of salvation, interpreter of visions. So they embrace the qualities of humanism, versatility, communication, freedom, friendship, and trust. And if you have this placement, this means that Uriel is your guardian angel, that you came into this lifetime with this angel within your quantum. It is existing within you, and you are in fact the mythology of this angel, and this angel is you and lives within the particle rotations and vibrations of your sound tones of your voice. So people might be able to hear that angelic presence when you speak. So you can be very soothing and really help others in times of need. A lot of people will just instinctually look towards you to assist them during their times of need, and you come very heavily regarded as a spiritual healer, as somebody who is wise. There's a lot of wisdom in Antares. It's just an innate frequency that you carry. Others will just hear it in your voice, and they will know that there is something that they need to learn from you. So Antares, you're a very strong, very powerful starseed origin, and there's so much more to this mythology that I would like to get into at some time, but I'll make another video for that. I would like to just get into the energies for the month of October, because essentially, Antares, your energy is highly active right now, so you might feel very illuminated, accelerated. You might feel that your light body is activating. You might feel that your ascension is anchoring in new clarity, new foundations. I'm picking up on a sense of a new foundation, and you feel very strong within that foundation. You feel very excited within that foundation, and you feel like you're in a good space overall. And just so you know, we do have a full moon on the 13th, and we have a new moon on the 27th. So get ready, Antares Starseeds, because we are going in for a galactic activation portal roller coaster that is going to kick off October 26th through November 4th. That's 10 straight days of galactic portal activation. So your energy, Antares Starseed, will be the most active during that galactic activation portal. So most of the transmissions that are coming through the planet, most of the activations, all of it's going to be coming through Antares. This is like your guys' time to shine. So I'm really excited to do this reading for you guys. Okay, Antares Starseed. So we have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Two of Wands. So with the Three of Pentacles, you're very connected to some divine feminine emotions right now with the upside down triangle. That is the upside down feminine triangle. But it is signifying progress. It is signifying foundation. It is signifying materialistic growth. And it is signifying that you are moving on to the next innovation, the next space of your growth. Essentially, with the Three of Pentacles, you are being rewarded for all of the efforts that you have put in over the last 12 weeks. And you've kind of been in the dark for a little while, but now you are going to start coming out of your shell. You're going to start getting back to feeling good about yourself. You are going to see others beginning to support you. Others are going to start noticing your growth. They're going to start noticing all of this like good energy that you have, and they're going to wonder what you're doing. They're going to want to, get their hand in the pot, so to speak. But you have the power right now to say whether you want to allow that or not allow that. You feel very strong, and you feel that you are in a state of expansion. So your ascension is in a state of expansion. You are in a state of accelerating, moving forward. It has been success. There has been a lot of perseverance and hard work, and you might even be like very influential publicly. I'm picking up that that there's somebody listening that you are a public influence to a lot of people, whether you have a following or whether you have a business, a public business or something of that nature. You are very well known, and people really do seek your guidance. And Two of Wands, and you have this, you're going through a phase where a lot is shedding. It's like you're like a snake right now that's like shedding its skin, and you're leaving the old for new, but at the same time you're staying with what you know, but you're leaving a lot of old aspects of you for the new. And it's like you've come into like this accumulation of your desires. You might even been recently surprised, like you've been having a lot of like pleasant surprises where you're just like, that came out of nowhere, but that was so needed. And you just see yourself surpassing your limitations. You've even gotten past like a lot of Antares qualities, like such as envy and envy or distrust or, you know, vengeance, like all of these qualities of like the Scorpio. This actually gets pushed down to the tail of Shala, and that's what I talked about on my last video, was that Antares has this habit of suppressing all of this energy down to Shala and make Shala deal with it. But Antares is starting to see this patterns, the behavioral patterns of their suppression, and so you are transcending that into like more of like an Aries energy where you're taking it head on, like the ram, like you're taking this these lower vibrational behavioral patterns, and you're like really like working through them and transmuting them, because you feel the acceleration and the momentum and the integration from your origin star light, and so it's moving you forward in a positive way, and you're not really suppressing right now, and that's a really positive space for you to be in, Antares. Okay, so we have the Justice card and the Ten of Wands, and with the Justice, it's like a lot of this energy is balancing out for you. You feel the scales of Libra. You're weighing your sins, you're weighing your forgiveness, and you're really getting a stance in that energy. You're really being able to uphold a level of balance and just unification of the energies. So you are being able to transmute them much quicker. And your third eye is activated. So you are able to see into the unseen right now. You actually feel very much like a labyrinth, in the sense that you can see everywhere. It's like the labyrinth that has all of the thousands and thousands of eyes. Like you feel like that in tune to your psychic senses, your claircognizance, your clairvoyance, your clairsentience abilities, and you're able to see through like 1,000 eyes right now. And so that's what's creating this space for the balance. That's what's creating the space for the Justice. That's what's creating the space for the Temperance. That's what's creating the space for being able to transmute any type of attachments. Is you're able to see so much right now, full 360 degree range visibility of full multi-dimensional spectrum. And so you're just, you know, really embracing the clarity right now. And with the Ten of Wands, you're just kind of tiptoeing. You're being careful because you're very aware of others that might be trying to take advantage of you. You're very aware of people disregarding your energy. You're very, very telepathic. You're very, very psychic. You can read right in and tune right in to the bullshit. Your bullshit detector is strong. So you're very good right now at setting those boundaries, and just be aware of your gentleness. Be aware of your approach. I think with the Antares origin, is they can come off sometimes as very shrewd or very like callous, or just like because they don't put up with bullshit, you can come off as like kind of mean. Like there's kind of like sometimes people can perceive you as mean, but it's only because you do have that 360 degree range visibility, and you know when you need to put up the boundaries. You know when you need to be like, nah, I don't think so. You know what I mean? So you're just very aware. But with the Ten of Wands, you are transmitting directly from the galactic center. So there's just a lot of knowledge. There's a lot of wisdom that's coming through. And that's why people do gravitate towards you so much, is because you are just like a stature of wisdom. I mean, you don't even have to speak, and people feel it in your energy field. Your energy field is very, very big. It's very, very expanded because you are transmitting directly from the metagalactic core. You are a metagalactic core transmitter. You are a transit route for incoming and exporting energetic structures and systems, incarnations and seedings from the metagalactic core. They come through you, Antares. So You are similar as to the Arcturian energy and the fact that you are an arc, but there's more connection to less, I don't want to say less angelic, but there's more connection to a darker force, an ego mentality, an ego mind. So that's one reason why Antares never entered into the Guardian Alliance as a founder race. But that goes for all fixed stars. All fixed stars, Fomalhaut, Aldebaran, Antares, and why am I forgetting one? Fomalhaut, Antares, Aldebaran, and Regulus. All four, none of them are a part of the Guardian Alliance. Not one of them are a part of that. So there's reasons for that. It's because they work with humanity. They work with humanism. They work with the creation of negative ego, mind control, invasive scalar mechanics, and technologies of the mind. Okay, acts of psychological warfare over fights for resources and food. Antares is no fool to these things. So because of that wisdom, because of that depth, okay, you've been known to make harsh or rash or indecisive decisions, things of this nature that would necessarily maybe benefit you more over somebody else. Not saying that Antares doesn't ascend into a state of expansion. Antares does not come into full Christ consciousness, unity consciousness, because they do. It's just that they equally see a lot of shit. They see a lot of things. They have 1,000 eyes. Okay, I'm not sure where exactly I'm going with this, but I know y'all get my point, right? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is all about adventure, moving forward. I totally get like an Arabian Night kind of vibe when I see this card. And I really do think about Antares when I think about that card. I'm also picking up on Persia. So there is deep connections to Persia through the Antares star system. The Knight of Wands is signifying, as far as your ascension, that there's a lot of masculine energy. So it's like double masculine. It's trudging forward, it's adventure, it's ignition, it's being ignited. It's about being really, really honest with yourself. So this is about getting really real with yourself right now. You might feel like you're like this untamed spirit that's barebacking on a dark horse. Like you feel like you're kind of just running through all of the perceptions within yourself, and you are connecting to spirit. Like the flame is burning very strong within you, and you are embracing that. You are connecting to your abundance. You're connecting to all of these energies that are fueling you forward, but it's definitely in a forceful kind of way. You're breaking ground, you're breaking glass, you're breaking shit. You might have outbursts of violence. Like I just see like you getting pissed off and throwing a plate across the room, like unexpectedly, and then being like, oh crap, did I just do that? That's the type of like outbreak or outburst that's kind of like coming through this energy. You also have the Queen of Swords. This means that you are seeking security. You're seeking foundation. You're seeking the ideal situation. You're also very much in your mind. So you've kind of wrapped your heart up into like a cage, and you're just not ready to let anybody penetrate that. You've put a lot of your emotions to the side. You're making a lot of decisions based off of the mental mind, based off of a lot of masculine energy. You're making decisions based off of your logic more so. It's not that you're not going through ascension, because you can be going through ascension and still making decisions from your logic mind. Antares probably has the best hold on deciphering the difference between the spirit body, the emotional body, the mental body. They understand all of those inner workings. They understand all of the elements that are at play. They understand their etheric body. They understand their psychic body. They understand how to connect, how to communicate. But they do this type of stuff strategically. That's the thing about Antares, is they are strategic movers. They're strategic chess players. They're strategic in everything that they do. Everything that they do has been methodically thought out, planned. They've already thought about probabilities. They've already thought about outcomes. They've already thought about this, and that, which way it could possibly go. So when they make moves like guarding their heart, or putting their heart in a cage, or setting their emotions to the side, it's done with strategy, because they're very, very connected to their higher selves, and their higher selves is usually guiding them to do these things. There's a reason why we do these things in life. It doesn't mean that you're not ascending or your heart isn't open, because that's one thing Antares does know, is the heart can be open but still be going through ascension. Okay? Still be going through the processes of expansion and contraction and riding through multidimensional waves. Antares is aware and capable to multidimensionally tasks within their ability to set their heart aside, or set boundaries, or whatever it is that they need to do. So I just feel that coming through right now. I feel that that needed to be said. Just know that you have a lot of Lyran energy with you as well. I'm sensing that the High Lyran Council is assisting you right now as well. You're very in tune to that radial light source. It's one of your foundational founder races that you identify with the most. Okay, last cards for Antares Starseed. And wow, a lot of pages, a lot of queens, a lot of wands. With the Queen of Wands. This can represent all of the passion, all of the fire that's burning inside. This could be you really stepping into that spirit body and taking a stance there. Being committed to your ascension, being committed to spirit, being committed to higher consciousness expansion. This is you really, I'm picking up on and sensing a sense of motherhood or relationship as well. Like somebody listening is wanting to maybe start a family or maybe pregnant. I'm picking up on like fetuses, fetuses floating in space. I'm seeing that there's been a passion ignited in that fertility, in that creation, and that makes sense why that fertility card came up, because there's probably somebody listening right now who's pregnant, about to get pregnant. There's a lot of creational growth as far as rebirth. Antares is technically rebirthing, because we are going to be coming into that Antares energy planetarily, so it could signify your regeneration of your spirit body. And also we have the Page of Wands, and this is signifying that now is the time to take action. Now is the time to reevaluate your intentions, make sure you're coming from a pure place of your being, and but also start making the steps to make those moves, because now's the time. There's a lot of passion ignited within your energetic field. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of water. There's a lot of matriarchal energy. So whether that's you like taking a stance, stepping into your empowerment, starting a new business. I see new business adventures. I see new beginnings. A lot of new beginnings right now for the Antares Starseed. Okay, guys, so I love you guys so much. I hope that this reading resonated with you, and you can, if you'd like a Starseed origin reading, contact me at IndigoAngel222.com, and if you would like to do bioregenesis, this is at patreon.com/IndigoAngel. I also offer personal sessions for bioregenesis, which is 2-hour pineal aerobics. And this is all about getting your ascension codes up in the DNA. Okay, guys, so I love you so much. And namaste. I hope you have a beautiful October.